Hello, my name is Soraya James. I am the Director of Nursing for Right at Home in West Orange, New Jersey. Today, I want to talk to you about some of the ways that you can self-screen for COVID-19. And let me say that the information contained in this video comes from the CDC, the National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Diseases, and the Mayo Clinic. And while these are not infallible entities, they are, however, our most reliable sources of information regarding COVID-19. First and foremost, there is nothing more important than your and your family's health. The information about COVID-19 is constantly changing, and as a result, this video is designed to help you to screen yourself, your family, and clients for the signs and symptoms of COVID-19. I want to help to make you aware of the things that you should be asking yourself every day to help make you aware of your actions and to help to keep you safe. Our greatest protection against this disease is our knowledge of this disease. As healthcare workers, we must understand that this virus can show up with or without symptoms. Having said that, that means that we must treat every encounter with every individual as though they have COVID-19. And in doing so, that will make us more aware that we have to utilize our personal protective equipment or our PPE every day in every situation. The data has shown that this virus spreads from person to person amongst those in close contact. The virus spreads by respiratory droplets released when someone who is infected is coughing, sneezing, or even talking. The symptoms may appear 2 to 14 days after you've been exposed to the virus. Every day, you should ask yourself a few questions about how you feel. Start by taking your temperature every single day. This will help you to establish your baseline temperature. Not everyone is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Do this for yourself, your family members, and if possible, the clients with whom you care for. If you have any symptoms of COVID-19, ask yourself, do they include coughing, sore throat, chills? Do you have a headache? How are you feeling? Are you disoriented? Is there any tightness in your chest or shortness of breath? When you breathe in and out, do you experience any pain? Are your muscles sore and aching? Do you feel more tired than you normally do? You need to be aware of any subtle changes within yourself. It is impossible to list all of the signs and symptoms of COVID-19. As stated earlier, some people never exhibit any signs and symptoms of the disease. Along with screening yourself for the symptoms, you need to also screen yourself for your behavior. As you move about, you are touching people, surfaces, and objects throughout the day. You accumulate germs on your hands. When you touch yourself in your face, in your eyes, or your mouth, without having washed or sanitized your hands, you run the risk of infecting yourself with COVID-19. There's been a survey that says that we touch our face with our hands more than 30 times an hour. Most of us do it without even being aware of that we're touching ourselves. You need to wash your hands with warm, soapy water at least 20 seconds, and then dry your hands thoroughly. If you don't have access to soap and water, then use the hand sanitizer that it contains at least 60% alcohol base. And then don't forget to moisturize. With all the frequent washing and rubbing and scrubbing of our hands, it's going to take a toll upon our skin. And we're going to be robbing our skin of its natural moisture and oils. So do your hands a favor and replace that natural moisturizer by using a good moisturizing hand lotion. If you need to leave your home for work or your personal needs, try to stay at least 6 feet away from others. When shopping, make a list so that you don't forget things when you go out. If you don't need to take your children with you, leave them at home to keep them safe and away from heavily populated areas. If you develop any of the signs and symptoms of COVID-19 that we mentioned earlier, please begin to self-monitor and to self-quarantine. Consult with your private physician or healthcare provider about what your next step should be and for how long you need to quarantine yourself. If you develop symptoms that to you seem life-threatening, or if you have any lung or heart problems, you may need to contact 911 to get medical attention immediately. Please, stay safe during this pandemic. Wear your protective equipment every day in every encounter. Don't take any chances with yourself or your family. Stay safe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.